Over the summer, I completed a 2-month internship at PwC Poland in the corporate finance department, which was focused on valuations and mergers and acquisitions. I was mainly responsible for delivering an operational financial model to a client and then creating a detailed instruction manual for that model so the client would understand all the functions and formulas within that model. But during that time, I also had a chance to move around in different departments of PwC, and I worked in a very interesting department called Strategy End, which focused more on strategic consulting. And I believe that this department is more suiting for me as a department of choice, given my academic background, my choice of study, that being arts and sciences, and my individual module choices. I believe that a wide range of disciplines that I take from different areas of knowledge while studying arts and sciences allows me to find connections and parallels and solve problems in a unconventional manner, which is something that makes me an asset in that department. When it comes to connections with subject matter and skills that could come in useful during my internship, well, the five most valuable modules that I took this year that came in useful during my time at PwC was definitely that of managerial accounting. It was a definite huge help as to the financial terminology that I had to deal with on a daily basis at PwC, as well as Excel skills. One of the projects that I did for managerial accounting module demanded that I calculate discounted cash flow, which could be done using Excel. And the skills that I learned during that project, working with my partner, allowed me to be more fluent in Excel during my time at the internship. Entrepreneurship Fear in Practice was another very important module that helped me with the internship, as part of the module consisted of meeting business people and asking them questions, which I believe that very kind of accurate question asking and talking to business people opens your mind up, and that is also something that is useful in the workplace, having an open mind and asking the right questions. That also saves a lot of time. Definitely a first year module, the interdisciplinary research methods allowed and helped me to make my research when needed more focused and efficient. And again, asking relevant and focused questions when researching something was definitely a skill that I picked up during IRM that came in useful later during my internship. PwC is known to be a part of something that is called the Big Four. The Big Four professional services and auditors firms consist of Deloitte, KPMG, Ernst & Young, as well as PricewaterhouseCoopers. Those are its direct competitors. And all factions of PwC, all the different companies in different parts of the world, they function as independent entities, yet they are bound by a central command center, that of PwC Global. And when it comes to their functioning, they function as a sort of oligopoly, which means that they cannot truly set prices. They are not price setters, they are more price takers, based on imperfect collusion between them and setting prices. And rather than focusing on gaining more market share by price setting, they have a very large focus on brand image and reputation. That is something that they keep truly dear and close to everything that they do. And it is this focus on brand image and reputation that allows the company to make a profit. It is the brand image that brings in customers, but it's also a matter of luck. The bigger the deal, it's all about the approach to the client. If a big client approaches the firm with a big demand, that provides them with a revenue stream, and that is then allocated to profit. So the financial concerns are that of linked to brand image. However, when it comes to the economic climate, I guess that PwC as an entity in Poland is quite successful at the moment, taking into regard the fact that Poland was not affected by the crisis so much and business is blossoming. PwC has thus a lot of clients that it audits for, provides business expertise, and strategic solutions to everyday problems. Due to the fact that PwC is a huge international corporation with wide reach radius, it also has a large international aspect which it illustrates and curates through its brand image. It sponsors many events, such as being the main auditor and the vote counter for the Oscars, but also the fact that many of its employees are transferred between offices and regions makes PwC an internationally respected corporation. As to the organizational hierarchy during my internship, well, it was both simultaneously open but also chaotic. And many times there were issues with delegating tasks due to the size of projects and the hierarchy itself. That's because of focus on hierarchy and efficient working. Everybody has a task when working on a project. However, sometimes things get wrongly communicated or forgotten. However, that hierarchy also becomes beneficial as high dynamic working with lots of different people with experience translates into a lot of things being learned and explained by these higher ups, so it was beneficial to me as a whole. Working on real projects proved to be very motivational and led to quicker and more efficient learning for me of new skills and approaches to problem solving, throwing me in deep water, stimulating me to learn things myself as well. However, the size of project groups was too big, which led to a loss of efficiency. At times I had nothing to do, even though I was available to work. As to a change of plans, well, perhaps I would try a different department, but working at a large corporation is something that is definitely appealing to me due to the high dynamic learning culture and meeting new people. Skills are interpersonal, meeting new people, organizational, organizing myself to work efficiently, and work focus, such as Excel, PowerPoint presentations, and working in an open environment.